What is happening, everybody? I am the Architect, and today we're going to do a little bit of an experiment, a little testing, scientific methoding all over the place here. Actually, what we're going to do is going to go check out the new Crunchyroll shop, because as a lot of you have already heard, as of today, or yesterday, October 10th, current year, RightStufAnime, the go-to shop for everything anime and manga, has officially merged with Crunchyroll, and apparently the entire shop has been moved over to Crunchyroll's website, and I've heard some mixed reactions, and I've had my own concerns going into this whole thing. So we're going to check it out objectively to see if it's really, just see how it is. It might be fine. It might be fine. We're going to look at it ourselves and pick apart a little bit to see what's going on with that. So let's get started with that. So as you can see right here, if you go to RightStufAnime.com, this is what you're met with now. Great news! On October 10th, 2023, RightStufAnime merged with the Crunchyroll Store to give our customers the most fan-first anime and manga shopping experience. I wonder. And like any epic anime team-up, this partnership has some pretty cool perks. We're gonna see about that. Save up to 20% on manga and 25% on home release. Are we still gonna get the same cool deals through Right Stuff? Because man, I tell you what, if we don't, I'm gonna be a little tiffed, dude. A little bit. I love Right Stuff. I always bought stuff from them. In fact, I bought one more big haul of manga from Right Stuff before they officially switched over, and it's coming in like a week, and I'm excited for it. We're gonna do an unboxing for that. Just like old times, guys. Just like old times. We're back for good now, right? Let's hope so. Now, this is apparently what the shop looks like. To be honest, I never really dabbled much with Crunchyroll's shop. I've heard too many horror stories about people trying to operate through Crunchyroll's website and their shop, and I just kind of avoided it altogether. I went to Right Stuff, but now they're one and the same. So I'm looking through here, and I'm not seeing too many marked differences. We have our sign-in, and I wonder if my login still works. Oh, that's a question. Now, I heard also, and this might have been just a newer update, I saw some post earlier on Twitter that said that the cart button was missing from the site, but apparently they must have fixed it, because there it clearly is. But let's just scroll through here and see, look at some of the prices, look at some of the series they have here. Not seeing anything out of the ordinary necessarily here. I mean, it's not exactly the most appealing layout of everything. Do we have new, new in-stock items? Let's see what comes up with that. Okay, so we have Danadon, for example, Volume 5. I mean, I have so many questions. I have questions as to whether or not these prices and these rates are comparable to Right Stuff. I have a question about Right Stuff's anime club. Like when you could sign up for the discounts and stuff through Right Stuff, is Crunchyroll going to honor that? Because I was a anime club member for Right Stuff, so I gotta find out if that's going to be a thing. Let's narrow this down. Let's play around with a little bit of the filters and whatnot here. Okay, so you can filter through manga and books and such. And again, it's looking fine. I mean, the design is definitely different. The layout is different. It's going to take some getting used to. I'm a little concerned about ordering through this place now, because who's in charge here, really? Like, are the people from Right Stuff still allowed to stay on and run this shop? Because if that's the case, then I'm confident that it's going to work out. But if Crunchyroll really is going to take a lot of oversight over this, it just has me concerned in a big way. So I don't know. It looks fine from here, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and see. So what happens? Let's say I want to buy something from this site. Let's say if I want to go and collect Jujutsu Kaisen again. I used to have some of their volumes before I sold it. Okay, so for example, in stock, if I click on that and add to cart, is it going to show up? It is. All right, so that's good. Apparently, this has been fixed. Apparently, this was an issue earlier because the cart button is fine. So they do have the free USA shipping over $50, which was always a Right Stuff thing, at least for a while there. Although I think they had to make some changes to that due to budgets and whatnot. Okay, so if I were to go and add some more manga, let me see if I can get a nice little hearty cart build up here just to see how this all works out. Okay, so we have a little bit of a nice cart together here just to test out the functionality of this new site. We got some Jujutsu Kaisen, we got some Dan, we got Whisper Me a Love Song, which is a manga I've been recommended to recently. Let's hit the checkout button and just theoretically let's see how this operates and see if it's... See, I want to sign in, but I don't even know if my sign-in works. Let us test this out just a bit. You guys can't see it, but I'm actually having an issue signing in. It's not actually taking me to a sign-in page. That's a bit of a concern already. Let's try this again. From the sound of it, nothing carries over from your RightStuf account. You basically operate through your Crunchyroll account or as a guest if you don't have a Crunchyroll account, I suppose. They do follow through on the no shipping for orders over 50, so that's at least a positive. Here's basically how the layout looks, and they do honor the discount. You guys can see because I don't want to scroll up and show my email, but you get the point. They don't charge shipping for over 50s, which is good. I just wish I had some last like screenshots of RightStuf to compare these prices to see if these are the same sort of prices. They seem a little steep on some of these. If you guys have had your own experiences with this, feel free to write in the comments of what your experiences are with this as well, because you know, this is just me kind of like looking at it objectively the first time, so I might not be able to catch everything about the new site. But I am wondering, apparently if you're a mega fan, you get a bit of a discount, which I guess is fine. It gives you a little added perk from your Crunchyroll account if you have one, a paid one that is. So there is that. And apparently there's some kind of code that you can get an additional like 15% off. So I guess for like a first order, this is not the worst thing ever. Now, one thing that seems to be concerning me in a big way right now are the pre-orders. The fact that right now we're only seeing one manga listed as a pre-order, that cannot be right. There are several series that you should be able to pre-order easily. Like there's volumes of Chainsaw Man coming out in a few months. There's volumes down the road of Spy Family that have been announced. Like, I don't understand why they only mention Kimono Jihen as a pre-order. It's literally the only manga volume that's for pre-order. This is gonna need updated, and I'm sure within the next days, weeks, that they will hopefully do so. Because right here, up here, it says over 17,000 new manga and books. I'm not seeing that with the pre-orders right here. Like, if you're talking about new, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of new. At least not pre-order. So I don't know. I'm gonna be patient, and I'm gonna be sort of cautiously optimistic that RightStuf, the people who ran RightStuf, are still gonna have a lot of influence over how this operates, because if not, we could run into some issues. My biggest concern, and this has been a concern of mine ever since Sony bought Crunchyroll and eventually Funimation, we run the risk of manga and anime being monopolized in the West, and sort of you run the risk of sites like this being gatekeepers for anime fans here in this part of the world. I've seen how other streaming sites have operated. I've seen them jack up the prices like crazy, and if Crunchyroll begins to do the same thing as Netflix and these other streaming sites and starts like increasing their monthly rates for their memberships, is that also going to reflect in their manga prices? Are we going to see less discounts? And that's not even getting into the issue of the actual, you know, shipping times and how things are shipped and packaged and the customer service. There's so many questions as how this merger is actually going to work, and that's what's, I think, concerning a lot of people, myself included. So I'm gonna take the time to let this rollout sort of breathe and let them figure out the issues, because there will be some kinks that they will have to probably work out as things happen. It's a brand new thing. I'm not going to jump to conclusion and say this move automatically sucks. I was very much concerned upon hearing it, but I'm going to be objective. I'm going to wait until we see results. Because I'm sure right now people are already putting in some orders to test out to see how this works. I'm not gonna put in this order yet. I'm gonna let it kind of sit for a while. I'm gonna wait until my last order through Right Stuff gets here in about a week, and then we'll see how it goes. Because technically speaking, that order will more than likely be sent out through Crunchyroll as opposed to just Right Stuff. So it'll be a good comparison to see how this delivery and how this shipping, this package is handled. And yeah, I'll probably get back to you guys on that one. So this is going to be it. This is going to do it for this little video. I just wanted to come back here. It's been a while, to be fair. I wanted to come back and just talk about this because I know this is a big hot button issue in the manga community right now. Right Stuff was always the go-to for a lot of people, myself included, when it came to buying manga. It was always the best place to get the best deals, the best customer service, the best packaging. It was the best. And I've heard the exact opposite from people who bought from Crunchyroll Store before the merger, which is where the concern comes in, you know. So I'm going to wait and see what comes of this and whether or not it's a good move. What do you guys think? I am still concerned about the whole Sony buying up every anime service here in America. Seems to be going Sony seems to be nabbing it all up, and I'm concerned about that part. But we'll wait and see. It might be fine. We might still get the same sort of service, the same sort of prices that Right Stuff offered. I hope so, because man, that site was special, dude. Right Stuff is special. We'll always remember. But anyway, guys, that's all for this one. Give me your opinions in the comments section below. I'd love to hear that. Also, I know I've been very sporadic when it comes to uploads. That's kind of an understatement. I haven't uploaded anything in months. And I understand that. And I know what I said last video. I know what I've said in previous videos. More content is coming. I am working on different stuff, different sort of unique series that I haven't sort of done before, branching out my content a little bit, trying some things out. I've also been streaming on Twitch 3 or 4 times a week. So if you guys want to check me out over there, it's twitch.tv/the_and_architect. We're building a nice little community over there as well. So if you guys want to come by and say hi and hang out for a bit, I would love to see you guys over there. It'd be super fun. It's already super fun over there. I think you guys will like it there. And again, uploads are coming. They're in the works. I just have to get them together. I just have to get my shit together, dude. That's what it boils down to. And it's coming. Stay tuned. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. I am the Architect, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.